Hey Team Shuckle, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. I am going to be doing Battle Spot, if you cannot tell already. We're just going to continue using this team. We are close to Oros. And my plans for that is to get it midnight release. Beat it before I go to sleep, wake up, get some stuff to you guys, get a Wi-Fi battle, probably against X-Rays Ovation or Moody Pones, maybe against both, and then maybe stream. I don't know yet, but we'll do that. I know it's about a month away, so we've got plenty of time. Not a month, it's actually not that far away. I forgot that it's November. So enough about that. Let's move on to our opponent. Looks like we've got Loputty, Mawile, Craydilly, Volcarona, Armaldo, and Porygon 2. So it's literally everything but Mawile is literally not VGC legal. Not that we're doing VGC here, but that's just something cool to note. I don't really feel Blastoise as a lead. I'll be quite honest with you. I do like Heatran, though. I do like Heatran. Heatran's definitely going to be very useful here. And I'm thinking as well Cresselia. Cresselia is always a good lead. I'm thinking we could use Blastoise, though. There are spots where we do want Blastoise, you know. Craydilly's weak to fighting. We don't really have anything outside of that for Craydilly. I think it's weak to fire. I don't think Rock resists fire. That's like the one type matchup that I never really know. I always forget that, and I don't know why, but I always do. That leaves us with one more spot to fill, and who do we use to fill that spot? I'm going to say Rhydon. Rhydon's always a good choice. It does bulk, it does power, it's just so good. So we're going to try it. I like that guy's name. It's parentheses dot a dot parentheses, but it's not like period, it's like floating dot. It's like I dot. You're like, ah. That's the face I'm seeing. So he starts off with Lopunny and Armaldo, so I'm actually not too concerned about that lead. My only issue is I do not have Flash Cannon on this one, on this Heatran. So time to go to the interwebs. We'll see if Rock does resist fire. Let's just check this out, because I'm always curious. I'm going to look at Armaldo. See what he's weak to. Let's try using Cerebi for this. Armaldo takes neutral, so Rock does resist. But he does take 2 times from Rock, so we could here go for Ancient Power. However, I think he's actually going to go for Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is well, what's his base speed? Let's see that, because I know the Lopunny's rather fast compared to my team. He's actually really slow, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Heat Wave and Helping Hand boost it. Because he should be slower than me, and, you know, the Lopunny does get Jump Kick. That's true, but I should take it. Oh, I did not know you got Fake Out. Oh, and he's going for Knockoff instead. Okay, that doesn't do too much. Alright, fair enough. Gonna go for Heat Wave again. Gonna go for Helping Hand again. I need to change the Psyshock to Psychic. I've been wanting to do that on Cresselia for a really long time. But I always forget. Always forget. Just other things happen, you know? So while the Heat Wave won't do too much to the Armaldo, now as long as he doesn't go for Jump Kick with the Lopunny, he does go for Switcheroo. Switcheroo on who? We get a Flame Orb. That is gross. But you should die. Oh, really? Oh, but we do get the burn. Hallelujah. Now we will get a burn on our Cresselia, but that's not too shabby. What does he knock off? I think I don't have an item. Oh, I have a Life Orb. Okay, good. That's not too shabby. I can go for another... Oh, but we don't get burn damage this turn. Hallelujah. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Ancient Power the Armaldo so I can make sure that that thing dies. And I'm going to Psyshock the Lopunny to make sure that thing dies. So he goes for Aqua Jet. Now that should not take me out. That barely does anything. And he goes for Ice Punch. That should not take me out. It barely does anything. And then I should take you out with those two. Awesome! I'll take it. And then he goes down, and then Psyshock should take out the Lopunny. Now, if only you were Mega Lopunny, we would have taken out you faster. Taken you out faster. Oh well. We can sort of sack off Cresselia now, because if I remember his team, we didn't really need it for anything, just to kind of boost our Heatran. We'll see what he brings in and see if we can use that ability. Okay, so it looks like it's Cradily and Porygon 2, and it gets Levitate. Yes! So I can spam Heat Wave. So I am going to spam Heat Wave, and I'm going to Helping Hand boost my Heatran to get that very lovely powerful Heat Wave off. If only we still had our life, or we don't, but that's fine. We do hit the Heat Wave, hallelujah. And that does really, really good damage, and we get the burn! Yes. So he goes for Infestation on the Heatran, which I think is a very odd choice, but that is fine by me. And he goes for Recover, which is not fine by me, but I'm fine about that. I don't really care too much. Now I'm going to do the same combo again. Remember, we do have the Blastoise and the Rhydon in the back, so we're actually pretty fine if these two guys go down. These two probably have both have Recover, so I'm going to go for Heat Wave again. Although, yeah, no, I'm going to go for Heat Wave so I can hit both of them. Helping Hand, because it's just going to help. The Cradily should go down if it doesn't have Protect. Hopefully. And I don't think it does. I don't know the priority of Helping Hand if it's faster than Protect. It's not. And we do hit the Heat Wave, and that does take out the Cresselia. Oh my god, that's not a Cresselia. That is a Cradily. So he goes for Recover here. Now, that is an issue with him. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he thought that he would survive, yeah, he would survive with the Cradily. But now he's why is it communicating? What is happening? I thought you were out of Pokemon. Did you disconnect? What the hell is going on? Yeah, but that was so weird. Oh my god. So Heat Wave, obviously. Helping Hand, obviously. That should take it out. And plus we do have the Blastoise in the back, which was definitely faster than this and definitely carrying Aura Sphere. So that should be game right there. Even if the Cresselia and the Heatran go down this turn, really should be game right there. The Heat Wave should not take it out, though. I'm not expecting it to. Simply... Oh, and he did disconnect. What a jerk. What a jerk. That's... When you know you're losing, you just forfeit instead. There's no need to disconnect, really. I know back in 5th gen, I think, there was sort of a punishment for disconnecting. You couldn't reconnect for another hour. I don't know if that's still true, but I know it happened to me one time. Like, I lost internet connection, and then I like kind of came back. Then I tried to go back online, and then I was like, oh, I can't. But oh well. So it looks like we've got like a pretty decently standard team. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for Blastoise. It's Landorus, Heatran, Cresselia, Sylveon, Togekiss, and Mawile. It's something that you normally see in this series. So I'm gonna go for Blastoise, Cresselia. I'm gonna bring Heatran because Heatran's definitely gonna be very useful against some of these Pokemon. And I think Rhydon might actually be pretty useful here as well. So I'm going to go for those guys. We'll see what he starts off with, but I think we'll be in a good position with the Blastoise. Blastoise definitely packs the power and the punch. Definitely. Without a doubt in my mind. I love Blastoise. Definitely one of the coolest pokes in the world. So we do start off with Blastoise and Cresselia, as I said. That's a beautiful Cresselia. An Apple sends out Cresselia and Sylveon. Now, Sylveon is one of those Pokemon that I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm going to Water Pulse and Helping Hand boost me. I almost Helping Hand boosted the Sylveon. Good thing it doesn't let you choose that, because I did click on the Sylveon, which is really, really bad. Oh my god, because imagine it goes for Hyper Voice. Oh man. I'm just hoping the Cresselia doesn't go for Trick Room. Now if it does, I can go for Trick Room myself. It's not the end of the world. I know Sylveon is especially defensive, but I'd rather just kind of get this off and try and do as much damage as possible. That does do a 2-hit KO. And he goes for Sunny Day. Intriguing. But it makes me want to bring in my Heatran now. So Hyper Voice goes off. That doesn't do nearly enough to any of my Pokemon. Wow, okay. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam, and I'm gonna go for Helping Hand. It's not as strong. It's actually gonna be a little bit stronger than the Water Pulse, so it's not the end of the world. Sunny Day is a very interesting thing, but you do have the Heatran, so it does make sense, but you have the Mawile, so that does confuse me. Definitely does. Now, Helping Hand does... Oh, what are you doing then? Are you going for Trick Room? You might be. Yeah, you are. Okay. Well, I can stall this out pretty easily. And you'll still do damage to yourself. So I'm going to keep my Blastoise here. I'm going to go for Trick Room myself, because the Hyper Voice is not going to do that much to my Cresselia. He does go for Helping Hand, or she. It was a she. I think it was a she. But I'm going to Protect, because I have no reason to let you try and kill me. Because that would probably put me in bad range, and especially since they have Trick Room up, you know, that's going to be pretty bad for me. So I do here go for that. Now he's probably going to go for Trick Room here and Protect with the Sylveon. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to switch into my Heatran, and I'm going to get a little bit of chip damage off onto the Cresselia, because I could take advantage of the sun here, and I definitely want to do that. And I really don't want to lose my Blastoise just yet, because he does still have that Landorus, and I can definitely use it for the Landorus. I figured he would go, or she would go for Trick Room, but that kind of put me in a bad position. She might not Protect here, which actually... Oh, no, because I did just get rid of the Trick Room, so I'm expecting her to Protect and Trick Room again, because she'll definitely want that Sylveon to be faster. Instead, you withdraw the Cresselia and you bring in a Mawile, so I'm really happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Very happy about that. But she does go for Protect, so I was not completely wrong. I'm kind of glad I was not completely wrong. So that does some decent damage, not too shabby. We dropped the special attack. Yes, we needed that for the Mawile. And now I'm just going to go straight for a Heat Wave and Helping Hand combo. If she wants to switch into the Cresselia, it's going to take a huge dent. If she wants to stay in with the Mawile, which I don't know why you would, but it looks like you might be, you'll die. No, you're not. So you're probably going to switch into a Heatran right here. Am I correct in thinking that? No, Togekiss. Okay, better for me. I will take it. Helping Hand boosted, Sun boosted Heat Wave from a Life Orb max special attack modest. Heatran will do damage. Welcome to the world of Heatran, my friends. Welcome. So Lumberry, Heal, Burn, that does not matter at all, because I will outspeed you if you are the same Cresselia that I run, which is a pretty standard Cresselia. And I should just clean up here with Heatran Helping Hand combo. Update. Now, she could go for Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch will not take me out. And I'm just going to go for another Helping Hand boosted Heat Wave, because I have no reason not to. Literally no reason not to. And I should outspeed both of these with my Heatran, so nothing's going to happen. You are going to protect, which is not a bad deal because you're still pretty weak and you have nothing for me. As long as I take out the Cresselia this turn, we should be in quite the good position. And I do. Hallelujah. So it's just the Mawile and the Sylveon left. Mawile cannot hope to beat us with the Sucker Punch. Hallelujah. And the Sylveon should go down. They both should 100% go down to this Heat Wave. So, of course, that is what I'm going to go do. That is what I'm going to go for. I'm glad I got that Heatran in here without taking any damage. We're going to go for Heat Wave. I could miss. That is a potential, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. If we miss on the Mawile, it's a bit of a bigger deal. If we miss on the Sylveon, it's not the end of the world, so we'll see. Sucker Punch is probably going to come our way. She's trying to get rid of the Heatran. Sucker Punch does come our way. We should survive that. We do survive that. And something avoided. What avoided? The Mawile. Of course the Mawile avoided. So it's probably gonna take it. Well, that's not the end of the world because I do still have the Rhydon in the back. So I'm gonna go for Earth Power this time. Still gonna Helping Hand boost it. Still gonna do that. And hope we survive the Sucker Punch. If not, oh, he doesn't go for Sucker Punch. Okay, cool. Probably predicted a switch, I guess, but that still works for us. So we still retain our 4-0 victory. Hallelujah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode. Peace.